Hello everyone, I am Earl Shamblin, and this is Tabletop Baseball Plus. Welcome aboard, thank you for joining me. Tonight is the 1949 team versus the 1934 team. 3 versus the 11. It's the first time we've seen the 49 squad. It's the second game for the 34 squad as they took care of the 2013 team in an upset. The 11 over the 6 in the first round. So let's take a look at the lineups, shall we? The 34 squad, the 11 seed, will lead off with, I'm going to show the cards too. Why not? Danny Taylor will DH, Buzz Boyle in right field, Tony Cusinello, the second baseman, Sam Leslie, the first baseman, Joe Strip at third, Lynn Kadecki, center field, Lonnie Frey at short, Johnny Frederick in left field for Johnny Frederick. Al Lopez will be doing the catching. On the mound for the 34 squad is Dutch Leonard, 14-11 with a 3.28 ERA. For the 49 squad, leading off at shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. This is some people might say, why did you not have Jackie Robinson leading off? Well, because this is their most used lineup. That's what I went with. So Pee Wee Reese will lead off at shortstop. Hermansky in left. Snyder in center. Robinson at second. Hodges at first. Ferrillo in right field. DHing is Marv Rackley. Third base Cox. And catcher Roy Campanella. On the mound, Preacher Rowe for the 49 squad. He was 15-6 with a 2.79 ERA, so not too bad there. Now let's get things going here. Preacher Rowe's a lefty. Preacher Rowe, the left-hander. On the mound first, 3-10 versus the lefties. A fly out to right field for Danny Taylor. One away, Buzz Boyle. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-7. Grounds out to second. Two up, two down. Tony Cusinello. 6'7", that's a 6. 6'7", he's a right-hander. Flies out to center field. Does Mr. Cusinello. Bottom of the first. Pee Wee Reese. Big A stealer. See if we can get aboard here. 6'6". And he's a right-hander. Pops out to short. Gene Hermansky. A lefty, 5'6". 1-16's a single. And it is a 4, so a single for Hermansky. He's also an A stealer. Let's see, catcher Lopez is a -3 arm. That's going to put him at a 1-10. 15 -5 because 2 for held on. So 50-50 shot there. We'll just hang tight for now. Duke Snyder. 6'4" lefty. Center field X. Kadecki is a 2. It's an 11. Let's see here. Center field. 2 and an 11 is going to be a fielding check or an error check. Already did the fielding. A 7. And he is a 3. And a 3 and a 7. Lost my mind there for a minute. 3 and a 7 is a 2-base error. No, sorry. E7, right? No, E3 and a 7. I'm backwards. It is a fly ball. Fly ball B. Duh. Come on. So fly out to center for Duke Snyder. Brings up Jackie Robinson. And a 2-3 versus a right-hander. Grounds out to second base. Hermansky stranded out there. We go to the top of the second. No score. Sam Leslie, 4. A 4-4. Lefty catcher X. Campanella's a 1 and a 5. And that is a wild pitch pop out, but doesn't matter about the wild pitch. Pops out to the catcher. Brings up Joe Strip, 5'10", right-hander. Struck him out. 2 down, Lynn Konecki. 2-8 versus a lefty. Is a single to right field. Konecki pulls one into right. C. Steeler. Not going to hold him on. Playing behind him. 1-2 for Lonnie Frey is a walk. First and second with 2 down. Lefty Johnny Frederick. 2-7 is a fly out to right field. So they leave 2 stranded. Bottom of the second, no score. Gil Hodges, 2-3. Grounds out to second. Carl Furillo, right-hander, 2-2. And he grounds out to third. DH Marv Rackley called on to DH today. 6'10", the lefty. Shortstop X. Frey's a 3, it's a 16. And I believe that's a good play. Got to flip it. It is. Ground out to short. So they hit around the horn. Second, third, and short. Ground outs. Top of the third, Al Lopez. 6'4", he's a right-hander. Fly ball center field, X. Snyder's a 1, it's a 9. And it's going to be an error check. E7 and a 7. And it's a fly out to center field. Back to the top of the order we go. Danny Taylor, 6'6". And he's a right-hander. Grounds out to short. So 2 down, Buzz Boyle. Lefty-lefty matchup here. 6'8", or 1'8", excuse me, 1'8". Double to center field. Buzz Boyle. Hammers one off the wall. Double. 2 out double though. Here's Cusinello. 1-8. Walked him. Two runners on again. There are 2 outs. Sam Leslie. Lefty lefty. 210. Fouls out to the catcher. So Leslie is fouled out to the catcher both times. Or popped out and fouled out. One was probably fair territory. Bottom of 3, Billy Cox with a 4-2. Grounds out to third base. Roy Campanella, catcher. 5'8", righty. Second base X. Cusinella's a 3. 17. And that should be a good play. It is a good play by Cusinello. That is, let's see, 6 straight ground balls induced by Dutch Leonard. Pee Wee Reese, a 1-5. There's a hit, a 9. It's going to be a single for Pee Wee Reese. And he's an A stealer. That old Lopez. And two catchers with big arms. Lopez with a -3. Campanella -4. So tough stealing on those guys. Gene Hermansky, a 1-7. Rounds out to second base. Ends the inning. Another ground ball by Dutch Leonard. Top of the fourth. No score. Joe Strip, 1-8. Versus the lefty. Grounds out to short. Lynn Konecki, a 6-8 lefty-lefty matchup, pops out to second base. 2 down. Lonnie Frey, switch hitter, 1-4, but it's going to be versus a lefty. Grounds out to third. Bottom of the fourth. Nothing doing. Duke Snyder. He could hit one out. 6'8". He's a lefty. Lines out to second base. So, not a ground ball, but a line drive. Brings up Jackie Robinson. And that's a 2-8. Grounds out to short. Another ground ball. Gil Hodges. 4-7 right-hander. Single to left field. On the 4-7 for Gil Hodges. 2 outs single. Both teams kind of getting things started with 2 outs. Makes it tough. There's Ferrillo. 6'6". He's a right-hander. He pops out to short. So a runner stranded for the 49 squad. We go to the top of the fifth. Still no score. Johnny Frederick, 5'9". He's a lefty. Grounds out to first. Al Lopez, catcher, 2-5. Walked him. So Lopez aboard. He's not going to be held. He's Steeler. Danny Taylor, 2-8 and a 5 is a triple. 2-8 versus a lefty. 4-20 is a triple. It's a 5. And the 34 squad is on the board. A big triple for Danny Taylor. That scores Lopez. 1-0, 34 squad. Maybe that'll open some things up here. 1 out. Buzz Boyle, 5'7". He's a lefty. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Preacher Rowe. His second of the game. 2 down. Tony Cusinello, 1-6. And he's going to fly out to center to end the inning. But the 34 squad is on the board. 1-0. Bottom of the fifth. Dutch Leonard with the lead. Marv Rackley, lefty. 4-7. 4-7 and a 3 is a double. 1-3 a double. So Rackley starts things off with a double instead of waiting until there's 2 outs. Brings up Billy Cox. 2-2. 2-2 is a fly out to left field. We're not using the symbol because we're not playing super advanced. So it's a fly out to left field. B question mark. So 1 out, Roy Campanella. 4-7. He's a righty. Single to left field. Can he score on a single to left? We've got Rackley. 1-15 running. So not bad. Left fielder's arm is a 0. He's not a Steeler. D Steeler. So but they're probably keeping him close because they don't want him to get a good jump. So 1-14. 1-14. Are they going to try to get him? Yeah, they are. No, they're not. Yeah. If they don't try to get him, Campanella holds up. If they do, he goes to second. One to 14, they're not gonna try to get him. They're gonna let him score. It's an RBI single for Campanella. Hold him up. Pee Wee Reese. You don't want another runner in scoring position. 3-7 is a walk. So first and second, one out. Gene Hermansky, lefty. And a 2-5 versus a righty's a strikeout. So Hermansky goes down swinging. 2 away. Runners on first and second. Duke Snyder. Big moment here. 112. 110 was a chance, but a 112 is a fly out to center field for Duke Snyder. As he gives one a ride. We are tied up. 1-1, top of the 6th inning. Lefty Sam Leslie. It's a 1-6. Wow, we got that 1 column. 1-6, and it's a 20 is a single. So Leslie finally hits the ball square after a couple pop-ups. D Steeler. Brings up Joe Strip, 5'11", righty. This is a walk. Wow. Found that little walk there. First and second, nobody out. Lynn Konecki. Yeah, the bullpen's not the greatest thing in the world. I don't know. Not too bad. You know, Preacher Row, we're gonna leave him in there. Lefty. Lynn Konecki. 5-10 is a singles check. He's gonna line out to second on a 10. So 1 out, Lonnie Frey. He's going to be switch hitting. Be batting right. 3-7 versus a lefty. Ground ball to short A. That is a double play. 6-4-3. Big double play there for the 49 squad to get out of some trouble. Potentially some trouble there. Bottom of the 6th, still 1-1. There's Jackie Robinson. 4-6, righty, and it's an 8. That is a double. 1-12 double. So Jackie leads things off with a double. Second inning in a row, they've led off with a double. Gil Hodges, 2-11. Ground ball to short A. Runner will hold there. I'm pretty sure on an A. That is correct. So one away, Carl Furillo. 5-7. He's a right-hander. Ground ball to short A. So 2 ground balls to short. That's kept Robinson there. See if Marv Rackley doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. 4-7. 4-7. He's a lefty, and it's a 7 on the D20. 4-7 and a 7 is a single 2 stars. So Marv Rackley, the DH, comes through again. And it is now a 2-1 ball game, 49 squad. Brings up Billy Cox. 2-9 versus a righty. Fly out to right field. But they scratch another one. It's 2-1. Top of the 7th inning. Johnny Frederick. 5-6. Struck him out. Struck out the lefty. Strikeout number 3, I believe, for Preacher Row. Al Lopez, 5-4. He's a righty. Third base X. It's a 10 on the D20. Cox is a 1, and a 10 is going to be an error check, I believe. He's a 19. A 6 on an E19 is a 1 base error. So Billy Cox, with the error, puts Lopez aboard with 1 away, and I dropped a D6. I'm going to roll it again. 1, it was a 6 anyway. 1-9, fly out to left field. So 2 away, Buzz Boyle, another lefty-lefty. 4-6. 4-6 and a 17 is a double, 2 stars. Second double of the game for Buzz Boyle. Lopez cannot score, though. Second and third, Cusinello. 2-10 is a home run check. Ballpark check home runs. He's a righty, which is not good. It's a 1-7 for right-handers. It's a 14. So he will fly out to left field. Some bad luck there, because we're playing with the ballpark checks. Otherwise, would have been a home run, right? Bottom of the 7th. I think it was a 10. 2-1, 49 squad hanging on there. Bottom of the 7th, Dutch Leonard will continue. 4-7 for Roy Campanella. Oh, that's that 4-7 single. Campanella now 2 for 3. Pee Wee Reese. And he is going to bunt. They're going to be expecting he's going to be a C bunter and a 4. C and a 4, batters thrown out, runners advance 1 base. So a good sack bunt. Moves Campanella to second. Here's Gene Hermansky. Runner scoring position, 2-7. There's a walk. So the double play back in order. Brings up Duke Snyder. Another big moment anytime Duke Snyder comes up. Waddy Clark. I don't like his ERA, though. Almost a 6 ERA. He is lefty. That's the only reason I'm looking at him. But Tom Zachary, 4-2-3. Another lefty. Charlie Perkins, almost an 8.5 ERA, 8.51. Don't think so. We're going to stick with Dutch Leonard. Runners on first and second for the Duke. 1 out. 6-6 lefty. Ground out to first B. Ground ball to first B. So they're going to get the runner at second. They try to turn two. But cannot do it. Snyder beats it out. First and third, Jackie Robinson, 2 down. 6'9", righty. Shortstop X. Fray's a 3 and a 13. 3 and a 13 is a ground ball C. It's a good play. There's 2 outs, so that is the third out. Otherwise, a run would have scored, but that was it. Top of the 8th inning, Preacher Rowe has allowed 1 run. 2-2, hit by pitch. Hits Sam Leslie. Brings up Joe Strip. They're going to hold him on. He can hit and run here. That's kind of a well, no. Let's hit and run. It's going to make him an A hit and run guy with the runner being held. A 10 is a pop out to second base. A, 10. Pops out to second base. Not what you want. Lynn Konecki. 5'3". Pitcher X. Preacher Rowe is a 4 and a 12. So error check. He's an E13 and a 9. That might be a good play. It is a ground ball A. 6-10 is a ground ball A, which is a double play. As far as that goes, ground ball A. So that's a big double play there by Preacher Rowe. He turns it, fires to second, or shortstop, covering. Bottom of the 8th inning. Dutch Leonard's going to continue. If he allows, if he allows 2 base runners, that will be 4 over 2 innings. He will be tired. 6-8. Lines out to third. Gil Hodges. 1 away. Carl Furillo. A 1-6 single to center field for the Furillo. 1 out, 1 on. And here he is, Marv Rackley. 2-4. Flies out to left field. 2 now, Billy Cox. 5'7", he's a righty. Grounds out to short. So it's come down to this. It is a 2-1 ball game. 34 squads. Last opportunity. Top of the 9th inning. Lonnie Fray is your batter. Switch hitter. 2-8. And he's going to fly out to left. Lefty Johnny Frederick. Let's take a look at their bullpen or their bench. Let's see what Johnny Frederick is here. 296 average. Jimmy Jordan, 266. Glenn Chapman, 280. He is a right-hander. His Preacher Rowe, get that 4 column, that's pretty good versus righties or lefties, either one. So I think we're going to stick with Johnny Frederick. We're going to stick with him. So even though it's a lefty-lefty. 3-8. 3-8 double to left field for Johnny Frederick. He says, see, I can do it. Al Lopez, 1 out, 1 on, in scoring position. A 2-2, hit by pitch. 2-2, the hit by pitch. First and second with 1 out. Danny Taylor. 2-7. Oh, man. The ground ball to shortstop A. They get the double play thanks to the hit by pitch. I mean, a 2-6, and it's tie ball game. 2-8, and it's a tie ball game. But a 2-7 is a ground out to short and a double play, 6-4-3. The second double play, third double play for the 49 squad, and those were huge. They win it 2-1 in a tight one. Both pitchers go the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits for the 34 squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits for the 49 squad. Let's see. Strikeouts for Preacher Rowe, not very many. 1, 2, 3 Ks. 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. So that's not good, but there was an error by the 49 squad. 34 squad, no errors. Strikeouts for Dutch Leonard. Did he have a strikeout? Yes, one. One strikeout for Dutch Leonard. Walks. He had 1, 2 walks. So neither pitcher, just an overpowering pitcher, obviously. But they can get the outs. That's what matters, right? So the 49 squad has moved ahead. And they'll play the winner of the 2017-2010 matchup. So we'll get our first look at the 2017 squad coming up on the next video. And I didn't put their seed there. Got to make it look even. Three seed. There we go. That looks better. All right, so until the next time, thank you guys for joining me. I will see you then. Take care, and God bless.